Hi everyone, this is Brendan from LemWatch. In this video, we're going to go beyond just how StatusCake works. Instead, I'm going to show you practical tips and tricks that help you get more value out of StatusCake, whether you're monitoring one site or managing dozens. Because most people only use about 30% of what this tool can actually do. So, if you want smarter alerts, faster troubleshooting, and less noise in your monitoring workflow, then this video is for you. This video will be especially useful to three groups. First, it will be useful to website owners who already use StatusCake but feel like they're not getting enough insight from it. The second is agencies managing multiple client websites who want cleaner alerts and better monitoring setups. And third, developers or IT teams who need to reduce downtime response. So if you ever thought, I set this up, but it still feels messy, then these tips will help. Let's start with the most important tips that actually make StatusCake powerful. So first will be multiple monitoring locations. And here's the trick. Always enable multiple global test locations, like I have here. Why does this matter? Because sometimes downtime happens only in certain regions. Without multiple locations, you may get false alerts, or worse, miss real issues affecting users in other countries. So the pro move is to set up at least 3 to 5 test regions for critical sites. Tip number two is adjust check intervals based on the importance. A smarter setup would be critical revenue pages. Check that every 30 to 60 seconds. Standard business sites, check every 5 minutes. And low priority pages, check every 10 minutes. This balances speed and efficacy. Most users just send email alerts and stop there. And this is tip number three. Customize your alert escalation. So here's the trick. Set your alerts like this. The first alert should be an email. The second alert after 5 minutes should be a Slack notification. And then the third after about 10 minutes should be a SMS to a designated person. This prevents alert fatigue while still ensuring that the urgent issues get attention. Tip number four, use page speed monitoring for trends. Many people only check the uptime, but performance monitoring is where hidden insights actually live. Instead of reacting only to downtime, track trends over time. If page speed slowly increases week by week, that usually signals upcoming performance issues. This allows you to fix things proactively. Another tip would be create logical naming systems. When managing multiple monitors, things can get confusing quite fast. So the simple trick would be use naming formats like the client name, then a website, the region, and the priority. For example, Shopify store, homepage, US, and critical. This makes it much easier to scan your dashboards and find the information that's more important. Tip number six is to monitor specific pages, not just the homepage. So a smart approach is to monitor pages like your login page, checkout page, API endpoints, and key conversion pages. This gives you deeper visibility. All right, next, let's look into some frustrations or limitations of StatusCake. Number one is getting too many alerts without smart filtering. If not configured properly, you can get flooded with alerts. This happens when escalation rules aren't optimized. Number two, limited root cause insights. StatusCake tells you when something is down, but it doesn't always tell you why. You still need additional tools to investigate deeper issues. Third, the dashboard feels slightly outdated. While functional, the user interface isn't as modern or streamlined as newer monitoring platforms. Navigation can feel a bit cluttered. Number four, advanced setup can take some time. So new users may find the initial setup slightly complex, especially when configuring alert logic. So if we quickly compare StatusCake with similar tools like UptimeRobot, UptimeRobot is simpler and cheaper, but StatusCake provides more advanced monitoring capabilities and performance tracking. If we compare this to Pingdom, Pingdom has better visual performance analytics, but StatusCake offers stronger uptime reliability and flexible alert settings. And if we compare it with newer monitoring tools, modern tools focus on complete observability, not just uptime. They aim to provide deeper insights and faster troubleshooting workflows. And this is where StatusCake still plays a more traditional role. So, StatusCake is best for reliable uptime monitoring, global testing, and flexible alert configuration. It remains a very dependable solution. For context, this is how we do this in LemWatch, which is the tool we use ourselves. With LemWatch, the focus isn't just on monitoring, it's on reducing the time between detecting an issue and fixing it. It simplifies setup, centralizes alerts, and provides clearer visibility so teams can act faster. The idea is simple. Monitoring shouldn't just tell you something broke, it should actually help you fix it and quickly. So here's the bottom line. If you already use StatusCake, applying these tips can immediately improve your monitoring workflow. If you're considering a monitoring tool, StatusCake is still a strong choice for reliability and flexibility. But if you want a more streamlined, modern approach to monitoring and faster issue resolution, exploring new options may be worth it. If you want to see this approach in full, LemWatch is linked below.